Y'all already know we are live. We made it to another. That's right. It's Freestyle Friday. We made it. Woo! Yes, we did. You made it to another Friday. You made it to another Friday. We both made it through this week. Through whatever it is, snow, whatever rains, tornadoes, whatever has been physically put in your way, you made it. You did. So congratulate yourself. I'm here with you and we're just celebrating and we're going to freestyle it. You know how we're doing it. This week, our affirmation was, I radiate love. This is February. February is the shortest month, but it is a month of kind of restoration, looking back at those yearly goals that we've set. It's a month also of health. This is American Heart Month. It's Black History Month. And we have the celebration of Valentine's Day, which is all about love. But you know that we've been speaking about self-love and self-care all along. And as far as our affirmation, our discussion today, which is going to be about the language of love, it has to begin with self-love. As you can see my shirt here, self-love all day long. Even in the back, let me show y'all my shirt. It's so cute. See that? Yes. We are talking about the language of love. The language of love today begins with you. That's right. We're not hitting on relationships with other people. We're talking about the relationship that you have with yourself so that you're able to radiate that love. And you have to find it within. I know a lot of people have spoken about, or they may be familiar with Gary Chapman. He has love languages in which he's talked about these 5 ways of showing love through affirmation, through gifts, through service, through quality time and touch. But today we're going to talk about what you can do for yourself so that you're able to give and radiate that love to others, right? So it's all about self-love. Everything that we talk about has to start with self. There is no way that you can receive something that you cannot give to yourself. I'm going to say that again because you are the creator. You are the originator and you are the agent of change in your life and how that looks for you. And the areas of your life in which you feel that you're not able to meet those goals, you find support, such as finding a therapist or finding a family member, someone or a partner who can kind of get you there. But a lot of times we look for that love through others in which we have to be givers of something in order to receive, right? So we have to learn how to radiate love. I'm going to keep it kind of simple today. I have to kind of give you a little transparency. My stomach is a little upset. I'm trying to support local restaurants and I got food delivered and it wasn't the kindest to my stomach. So I'm going to just sip a little ginger. Ginger is so great to kind of ease the stomach. But guess what? I don't care. We made it and it's Friday. So just as I have my ups and downs, I'm still celebrating that I made it. So we're going to keep it kind of short today. And we're going to talk about what you need to do. First of all, taking care of yourself. I can't stress that enough. Whatever that means, by way of resting, by way of exercise, by way of getting in touch with a counselor, speaking to a partner, communication is very, very important when it comes to self-care. Self-care, you have to take care of yourself in order to love yourself, right? So we're talking about self-love all day long. You can see the shirt here, self-love all day long, right? Forgiving yourself. You cannot continue to have what happened yesterday or happened 2 years ago or a year ago or a month ago to hang over your head. You have to be able to move on and to love yourself before you can radiate and love others, right? So forgiveness is huge because I know a lot of times guilt can eat you alive. It can hinder you from blossoming into the person that you want to be. It can hinder you from connecting to others because you have this guilt or you have these insecurities that can prohibit you from moving forward. And so in order to radiate love and understanding the language of love, your love language for yourself is not to have guilt about things of your past, not to have guilt about things that didn't go right or maybe something that you misspoke about. It's okay. So moving forward, the second one is acceptance. You have to accept yourself. That is the language of love for self-love. When we're talking about self-love today, how can you radiate love to others when you don't have love inside? Is accepting yourself, whatever that may be, whatever it may be, your skin color, your gender. You may be indecisive about your gender. Who cares? Accept that. Own that. Have no guilt about that. Move forward. That's loving yourself. Being patient. I know through this pandemic, if it hasn't taught me anything, it has allowed me to really slow down and tap into my patience. Love is about patience. And you have to be patient with yourself. And whatever that is that you want to achieve, whatever you would like to see happen and unfold in your life, you have to allow patience to be that language and to love on yourself by having the patience, because it will come. So patience. So we're talking about forgiveness as being a love language for your self-love. We're talking about patience being a language of self-love, and also communication. We touched upon that. Communicating, listening to your body. Like I listened to my body earlier and it said that food was probably not the best choice. But I'm here. We made it to Friday. Communicating. The body communicates to us. A lot of times we feel outside of our comfort zone. If it feels emotionally unsafe, you have to understand that you're worthy of slowing down and accepting that something is unsafe. That's loving yourself. That is a language of self-love. Listening to when your body says that you're emotionally unsafe. Listening to when your body says that you're physically unsafe. That's communication. Being able to tap into your thoughts and to own those thoughts. To communicate when you need help. To communicate when things are not right, but also to congratulate yourself and to look within your strengths. That's self-love. Self-love is looking at your strengths. That's a language of love. And a lot of times, again, people are looking for love. I won't say in all the wrong places, it's very cliche, but you're looking for love in other things and other people, when indeed that love needs to be cultivated within yourself. And so that's what we're talking about today. That is the discussion, the language of love within self-love, because we are self-loving all day long. That's what we're doing each and every day. We're loving ourselves. We're listening to our bodies. We're listening to our emotions. We're setting boundaries. We're forgiving ourselves for whatever that may have been. Maybe it was not the right thing to say or the right thing to do. Forgive yourself for it. If it was to another person, you ask that person for forgiveness and you move forward. Sometimes it's a process that needs to be worked through, but guilt would definitely prohibit you from loving yourself. And in order to radiate love, you got to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't expect others to really respect and to love yourself. And so that leads me to the last and final one. It's about respecting yourself. We have, it seems like, absolute transparency these days. If you look on social media, people are showing everything. Nothing is a surprise, even for the kids. They have access to see so many different things in their lives, even within the home. We may sometimes, as parents or as just individuals, because of stress or wanting to not be isolated and to connect to others, we may provide different aspects of ourselves in ways that may not be respectful, but we have to understand that our integrity and our respect is so important in the language of love. You have to respect yourself at all times, meaning that you're understanding who you are and you're accepting who you are, but respecting yourself with integrity and also respecting other people's boundaries. So that would be the little bit that I would want to say today. I know it's kind of short. The reason I'm kind of cutting it short because I'm actually going to do another live. I've decided this month what I'm going to do is try to stir up some stuff in the kitchen and learn how to cook a little bit. You know, I'm a Southern girl, but I can't cook that well. But also because of the snow and the forecast, I haven't been able to get out to go into these restaurants and these establishments to support them. I have gotten delivery a couple of times, and I think I'm just going to try my hand at a couple of things maybe a little later, and I'll post it and see how it goes. I would love for any input. You can reach me at info@montgomerysite.org. I thank everyone for joining me here on Freestyle Friday because this is ginger tea. I really need this right now. We made it, whether we're making it with a stomach ache, a headache, a day ache, or whatever ache, a body arthritis, you still made it. So pat yourself on the back and say, kudos, I made it to another Friday. We made it, y'all. We made it. We made it. So I don't know if we have any questions. Do we have any questions? Oh, we have a couple questions and a few comments. We'll start with the comments. A couple of our comments were how much they love your shirt and they want your shirt. This shirt is a must-have. It promotes good messages, and they said that it was a perfect shirt for this week. And where do we get it? Where did you get the shirt? Where did I get the shirt? Guess what? I created this shirt. This shirt is a shirt that I made, actually. So if you are interested in this shirt, you can email me at info@montgomerysite.org and just hit me up and let me know, and I will let you know how you can get a shirt like this. It is self-love. Again, self-love all day long. And our next question was, do you have other shirts like that? So this is about the shirts and not about radiating love. Well, okay, it seems like you want to wear it. All right. So there's another shirt I also created, which is self-love at all costs. I may probably put that one on next week. But again, these are shirts that I created. They are my own trademark branded shirts that I feel is very important to exude and to radiate that love. And as people see it say self-love all day, and as you look down at it, it's a reminder as you go through your day, you're able to show self-love and people are able to see self-love. It says a lot about you. Even when you're not able to give yourself the credit when credit is due, but by you wearing this as a reminder, it's a badge of honor in a sense, almost to say that you are loving yourself. You got to love yourself before you can love anything and anyone else. You got to. So the guilt has to go. You got to forgive yourself for the things that maybe you've gotten wrong or was misinterpreted or whatever. Let it go. Have patience with yourself. Have patience. Have patience. Allow your body and your mind to communicate with you. Respect, have integrity, set those boundaries, and most of all, congratulate yourself and take care of yourself. So I appreciate all of the questions regarding the shirt. Again, you can reach me at info@montgomerysite.org, and you can suggest if you want a shirt, we can get you a shirt. It's no big deal. I created this shirt. I just kind of was in the mood, particularly for February. It is American Heart Month. It's Valentine's Day that's coming up, and it's Black History Month. So it's all about loving self so that we can love each other. So we don't have any other questions. We're going to end our live now. I thank each and every person who joined me today. And I just want to say that we made it. We made it. And you know what we got to do? We got to freestyle it. Yeah, that's right. We got any more questions? Are we good?
No, that's all the questions.
We made it. We made it. We made it. We made it, y'all. It's Friday. We're going to freestyle it. Next week, our affirmation will be, I will be a giver of love. See, this week you've learned how to love yourself, right? So that love that you have for yourself, you're going to be able to give it. Give it. But you got to be careful who you give it to. Everybody's not worthy of that love, but you will be a giver of love. Love is a simple 4-letter word, but sometimes it gets the best of all of us. And in this world, we have so much hatred, so much anger, so much anxiety, that love is very, very sometimes difficult to tap into. But just keep rolling with me throughout this month of February, and hopefully the series of love, radiating love today, learning the language of how you can love yourself. And as we progress through this month, you're going to be that lover of yourself, and you're going to be a lover of those who deserve your love. And we're going to pull together and love each other as a community, as a nation, and as a world. That's right. We're talking about love. Love. Love, 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 love. You've got to love yourself before anyone else will love you. Love yourself. Love. Self-love. Self-love is no guilt. It's communication, boundaries, and patience. Ooh, you got to love yourself. Yes, that's right. So loving yourself is how you're able to radiate love. And again, the language of self-love is about forgiveness of yourself, having patience with yourself, accepting who you are and what you are, creating those boundaries, staying in an emotionally safe zone, communicating, and respecting yourself. So you have freestyle with me. Today is Friday. We're going into the weekend. I think maybe we're supposed to get some snow. Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday, whatever that may mean to some people. But whatever it is, whatever day, however you celebrate yourself. Because if you don't celebrate yourself, nobody else will, okay? So thank you so much for joining me. I am Dr. Ingrid, the Real Talk MD. This is a live here on Facebook. Also, you can find us on YouTube at the Real Talk MD. And that's right. So next Friday, our affirmation for next week will be, I will be a giver of love. That's right, because you're going to love yourself, right? All right, until then, we will chat. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a safe weekend and radiate love. Radiate love, and make sure that you love yourself all day long. Thank you.